Here we go.
Hey, it's time for the new sports. It's all about sweating and grunting. It's the end of the year. Your joints are weak. Feet getting kind of stinky. You know, it gets at the end of the year. Ladies, you just have to survive a little more sports. It's a little more. Then you get your man back. Then you go, what the hell did I want him back for anyway? That's all right, but you asked for him back, so just a little more. If you could just survive a little longer, your man will be back.
See,
back on the couch.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
There's your potato.
Hey, you guys.
70% body fat.
He's going to continue on no matter what we talk about. So I'm going to welcome you to Sports and just let you know that if you need to follow stats and information, go to packstereo.tv/live to see this stuff here. And before we go any further, let me welcome the person who is gifted in sports knowledge and trivia. Jennifer,
Mario.
thank you. Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to deliver the information, but I want you guys to know, truly, Jennifer actually helped predominantly with the preparation of the sports report. So, Jennifer, I know you're hungry. Yeah, there you go. See,
blank pages.
That's it. Watch this. Watch it. Wait a minute. Favorite sports, Jennifer? Favorite.
Say what?
Favorite sport. What's your favorite sport?
I think cheerleading is an amazing sport.
See?
It is. I've grown.
You get more injuries in cheerleading than you do in football. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes.
Vic, we didn't have no cheerleaders doing no tricks like that. We was in school doing.
No.
How long ago was that?
I would at least got 2 or 3 of them. Back in the 70s, they started to give it up back then.
Oh yeah.
That was the age of the sexual revolution. Of love the one you're with.
You know what?
And there was no disease. You could just go everywhere.
Someone lied to you.
I'm telling you, it was wonderful. The 70s was wonderful. They didn't have no disease back then. You just like rabbits. Everywhere. Just fucking.
Oh my God.
All up and down the coast.
Okay, my ears.
It was an art form back then. It was an art
you're louder
form.
now.
That's right.
What's
No, it's okay. No.
She can't avoid it.
Because her voice, she's so wonderful. I'm just telling y'all, the 70s, some of y'all know, it was an art form.
But there is
got
one.
Her freak shoes. I can't get her Mac from South
These are not freak shoes.
Come on, ain't nobody over here. Not meet nobody here.
I think I just snorted.
Did you snort? She snorted. Dude, that's a first.
That's okay. That's preferable. That's when they start, you know. I tell you, you know, because you know how it is. That's how you know when your woman loves you. She walks and sit down, starts to pee.
Oh.
You in there shaving one day. Oh. And they do it because they know. They think, you know, I'm sure it's premeditated. They think, I'm about to piss in front of them.
Oh, my God.
So you be in there shaving one morning. Here she comes. Hi, honey. You're like, did my woman just come here?
The topic of conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Back to sports.
Back to sport. Well, I'm gonna answer a question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna answer a question. There is a difference between cheerleading this time around. Back in the day, Mario, I don't know about your day.
They didn't do all that.
They basically did the pom-poms moving a lot, and it was a lot more physicality in the current cheerleading
The way he describes it.
A lot more foreplay. We called it petting. We called it petting back then.
College stretching.
I did a lot of kissing and rubbing elbows.
Watch this.
It was good though, wasn't it good? It was good.
Oh.
It's definitely advanced, but no, I like sports. I'm just not. I'm not like a avid like go like Lakers,
out?
go Clippers, like Clippers t-shirt, Clippers hats, like.
But you work out?
Do I work out?
Yeah.
Once in a while.
That's natural too. See, damn, they don't have to work. Tell me what you eat. Do you eat special food?
Do I eat? I'm Chinese. We eat anything with legs except chairs and anything that flies except planes.
So she eats anything too. Got money, no exercise, stay thin, and eat anything.
Oh man.
I don't even know.
Anyways, back to sports.
Wait a minute. I don't even want to talk about sports after that one. Why should I even? Why?
Never had a headache or a yeast infection.
I can't believe you said that.
I'm gonna elbow you.
Thank you.
I'm saying she's wonderful. When you meet them, you marry them.
I think I'm getting a headache
You
now.
have to
It's too late.
Is there no ring? Someone should marry at least pay alimony to this woman.
I want my finger to go like that.
Oh, I like that.
You deserve it after I'm
like
giving
that.
you props. I'm saying.
Wow.
You ranked.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding.
And she's an entrepreneur, too.
I know, she is.
I'm watching the Basketball Wives. There's like one entrepreneur on there.
All divorced.
Oh.
Ain't even no wives either.
Married and divorced
Hey.
in 2.5 seconds.
Wow. Can NFL wives compete with NBA wives?
I don't know.
They're bigger. They're bigger. In a
Bigger
fight,
where?
they can fight. They can fight more. But the NBA wives can fight too.
Yes. Okay.
It's
All
the
right.
hockey wives that you haven't seen.
Oh.
When they get in there, them big ankles, they don't play.
Oh my god.
They can use a skate.
Cankles.
All right, let me go and jump in for you guys. So, because I know this is never going to end. So let me just go play the role like we're talking about sports, and then we'll go back to the subject at hand, which Mario prefers, right? Okay, now that's enough. No more. No more. Hey, you guys, the first thing that came to mind is that I think a lot of football enthusiasts was looking at Michael Vick. And Michael Vick just had his comeback story end over the weekend. So the question I have, Mario, was, will the Philly fans, who are known as being the most avid fans in different ways, in other words, they'll boo you every other play until you keep them satisfied, will they fully support Michael Vick's return, ending off on the last play of the game that ended their storybook season? And will they welcome him back because they want him to be the starter and give him the contract he deserves?
Yes, exactly. They will, Vic, and that's why he actually alluded to he may not be back next year. He needs some extra money. Because, Philadelphia, let's face it. I don't know, have you...
Here we go.
My family... I better watch what I say about Philadelphia.
You better be
I have
careful.
to actually go there. But I'm just saying.
Here we go.
Philadelphia.
Watch yourself.
They're known for those cheesesteaks and those hoagies. And after that, the sound. They got some music. There's some music.
Okay.
But it's cold in Philly.
Okay.
It's a little steamy in the summer.
Okay.
And you notice there's no migration headed in that direction.
Now,
That's all I can say.
Now, how does that relate with Michael Vick?
So the fans there, they if you lived under that, Vic, that terrible weather, eating that chili steaks, no roughage, constipated city, very constipated. And so those pretzels, they eat a lot of times for lunch. They have pretzels.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're trying.
The fans are not really good fans, so they're going to be sticking with this for all they can because they take whatever they can in Philly.
Okay, so bottom line, you're saying Vic will be supported or not?
He will be, but he may not come back.
Okay.
He may want more money. The brother had a taste of success. They get.
Okay. Okay.
Once they, you know how it is. Once they,
Yeah, all
they don't want to go back.
Right. Good.
They don't want to leave you, do they?
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. Over the weekend, we had a number of games, of course, going on. We had Baltimore, Kansas City. You had Indianapolis Colts and New York Jets. The story that you got from this weekend's playoff competition, which team stood out the most as it relates to a team that you thought would move ahead to next week's competition? Which team do you believe shocked you a little bit?
Well, I think it went. The Pretty Boys won this week.
Oh, good Lord.
The Pretty Boy quarterbacks. Mark Sanchez. You're familiar with Mark Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so see what I'm saying? Okay, now, then Aaron Rodgers not too bad neither, right? So Aaron Rodgers, so the Pretty Boy quarterbacks had their time. Fuck them. But,
I can't believe this.
I'm just saying, not Mark, though. I like to but I'm just saying,
right.
It was it was the weekend of the Pretty Boy quarterbacks.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Jennifer wouldn't mind. She might let him have a date.
Jennifer, don't pay attention.
A date.
Don't pay attention.
I'm trying to get you a date with Mark Sanchez.
Well, let me ask you this, Jennifer.
Why are you picking on me? I don't know generally squat about sports.
No, this is a good one.
Well, I can show you his picture. He's the Jets quarterback.
Oh, no. This is a good one. Jennifer knows quarterbacks. She may not know all the names, but she knows the quarterbacks.
Okay, I'm going to get her a picture.
All right, give me a picture.
Yeah, give her a picture. So in the meantime, I'll go over a couple of...
While you talk to her about it.
Here's the other thing about it, because there was some winning numbers. The one thing that came out of the games that occurred over the weekend, and I just want to go over it real quick and in and out of it, because everybody knows the whole thing. Throughout the year, the quarterbacks produce what they call high quarterback ratings, usually over 100%, whatever have you. But this weekend, most of the quarterback ratings were like 65%, never hovering over 70-something%. So the question that came to me was this a defensive quarterback playoff series that occurred, or was it just defense was better and holding the quarterbacks back from their production of going over 100% in accuracy? So here's the part that got me, Mara, was I was looking at the winning quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers had 66%, accuracy and completions, and then you had the Matt Hasselbeck, who had 62.9. Those are low numbers in many ways in accuracy, but in quarterback ratings, we didn't get the ratings on it. So let me ask you this. Who was the most proficient quarterback if you had to just pull out of your hat over the weekend?
I like pulling stuff out of my hat.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to go there. So who was more proficient? Was it Peyton Manning in a loss, Aaron Rodgers in a win? Was it Matt Castle in a loss? Was it Joe Flacco in a win? I can tell you who you probably won't pick, but who do you think came out being a quarterback who delivered? And you'll probably be surprised at the numbers.
Well, I think, who cares about numbers? I'm letting Jennifer really choose it by half.
Well,
I've been showing her pictures of Aaron Rodgers.
Go back to Mark Sanchez. Oh, my God.
So what do you say?
He's cute.
Which one?
Mark.
Yeah.
She said Mark Sanchez.
I don't care about this guy.
Oh, you don't care about Aaron too much?
Not too much.
So we know who's going to win the Super Bowl now. Mark Sanchez. She said it.
I was just like, dang.
Well, she liked Mark Sanchez, so I think that shows you right now. I showed her both quarterbacks, and she definitely is not wasn't close.
Mark is going to win for obvious reasons, and we know why.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because okay, not to knock Aaron. Aaron is a good production quarterback, but he looks like a parent.
That big weenie.
He looks like a parent. Mark looked like if they had to covet Mark on
real pipe
on GQ or some model magazine, if you had Aaron Rodgers and Mark Sanchez in a model profile, who do you think most of the women would go after?
Mark Sanchez.
See, it's not even close.
Like I said, you never know. I don't know if you guys have been watching these shows.
Oh, Lord. Here we
You
go.
can never tell.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you a quarterback who produced very well, more so than all the other quarterbacks, and it's a name you're familiar with. When I say The View, I say Hasselbeck. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's so simple.
The one who's married to Elizabeth?
Yes.
You know, if you're married to her, you have clean, high-quality sheets. He's married to Elizabeth Hasselbeck. You know, the girl in The View.
Oh, yeah.
That was her husband who was leading the Seattle Seahawks.
Right.
He
threw 4 touchdowns.
After sleeping with her.
Oh, I can't believe
He came in and led his team. You know Elizabeth Hasselbeck, she always has opinion. I like her myself.
She's
cute
on The
too.
View, right? That's her husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I'll show you how to have the right sports perspective, don't I? I'll show you.
Look at she's going.
You're like, damn, I know sports can be this interesting.
That's she's doing a good job. I like how Jennifer's handling
it. She said, oh, her husband. She has a husband in the NFL. I wonder what he looks like. And he's bald.
Yeah.
You want to see him?
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, okay.
All right. Well, while you go get Matt did produce 4 TDs. He was very good in his defeat of St. Louis, but that's St. Louis. Here's the other question that I have. Aren't we a little surprised that Peyton Manning is not moving forward beyond the first round, Indianapolis Colts, because he is that quarterback? Did you think New York Jets would win the game in Indianapolis against Peyton? I thought they would not win.
I knew they were going to win.
No, you were sure about that.
You know, I told you, even though Indianapolis is getting to be a better place, their late night cuisine leaves a lot to be desired.
No, I'm leaving this alone.
New York is so much more happening.
Okay.
And that's why I say, that's right now she's looking at Matt Hasselbeck.
Well, and she can keep her nice